guys. I have not been on here a while. I've genuinely missed you guys. It is Friday, March 14th, and I'm having a bit of a hijab day. I'm trying a new chiffon material. Not sure what's happening. Oh, let me mute my phone so I don't get distracted. In the last vlog, I was sort of regretting purchasing this candle. Yeah, I was, oh, I think I just got candle wax everywhere. Love that. I was regretting this candle purchase, but now I feel like I need 3 to 5 more of them because I'm obsessed and I love the scent. I kind of want to, I've been for the longest wanting to build like a gift closet where I just have a bunch of items that I could take whenever I visit someone's or gift someone so that I never show up empty-handed. But I also fear that I may fall in love with it too much and then keep them all to myself. Anywho, oh wait, hold on. Okay, can you see me? Can you see me? It's always such a risk putting you guys on my window ledge. What is going on with this hijab material today? Like, it's very new to me. It's such a fawn, but it keeps sticking to me in a weird way. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I missed you guys. I'm finally fasting again, and I'm super excited to make the most out of the remaining, I believe, 16 days of Ramadan, inshallah. 16 to 15, because, you know, we don't know if it's going to be 29, 30 days or whatnot. It's definitely been a weird and random 24 hours. I'm sure there's some of you probably here wanting to hear what I have to say about the elephant in the room, Miss Meghan Markle, which I keep saying Markle because I don't want to get the other name mixed up, because when I tell you guys, I do not know much of what is going on over there. Like, I do not keep up with the royal family. I think well, first off, let me just talk about how it even all started. So I'm assuming Meghan announces her podcast. I'm guessing someone researched and saw the title of my business series, which is Confessions of a Female Founder, a tell-all series where I share the ups and downs and all the things that I know and have experienced in my years of entrepreneurship. This is YouTube series title because I always knew that I wanted to share vlogs, lifestyle, etc., but I've always wanted to transition my channel into more business content and to showcase more of what I do, because I feel like life and business moves so fast and it's super hard to document. So if there's anything that I can share or anything that I've learned over the years, I want to share with everyone. And I guess someone found my title on YouTube and put 2 and 2 together and said, Meghan's unoriginal, Meghan stole this from this girl. And I so get where they're coming from, because this is a story that happens far too many times. I've seen so many talented young creators do something. Wait, why do I always film when my dryer is going? Because now it's loud and I don't want to hear that, so I'll be right back. Okay, there was 2 minutes left anyways, so not that big of a deal. But I've seen this film before and I didn't like the answer. Like, this has happened so many times where a talented young creative will do something and it'll get stolen from them. I mentioned that I previously experienced this with my business Veil Street, which is what I talk about in the series, because like a year after I launched, there was a wave of businesses releasing my product. There was like 2 brands that copied my entire website, word for word, descriptions, our brand story, everything, and put it on their website. Even the emojis we had in our bio, they copied that and put it in their bio, the exact same order, everything. It was such a terrible feeling, because building this business of mine, or anyone who builds a business knows how incredibly challenging and tough it is. And I'm a first generation American. I have been building this from the ground up on my own, 0 investors, teaching myself everything that I know. At the time when I secured my patents, before doing so, I didn't even know what a patent was. It's been a learning experience. So it is painful when someone big and bad, even like big corporations like Puma, for example, who released an athletic version of mine, which most people didn't even fall in love with because they've never showed genuine support towards the modest community, and the quality of the product itself just didn't give care, and like that it came from someone who actually understands the struggles of wearing hijab sometimes. So when a big brand like that did it, that has the numbers, that has the finances, the reach, that was painful. And it was a lot to get past it and just like remember that what I'm doing is still remarkable and people still recognize me for what I do and whatnot. But this situation specifically, when I first realized, I guess someone put two and two together, screenshotted my video, screenshotted Meghan's title, took it to Twitter, and brought up the fact like, hey, Meghan did this and this is wrong, which I understand most people's intention. Like, I completely understand defending someone's original work. I still do that. When I see small brands on TikTok with their work getting stolen, I don't play about that. I will be in the comments. I will be calling you out. And because I know how it feels. But this specifically, I think that when I first noticed everything and my YouTube channel started getting flooded, it was a little funny at first. I was like, oh, like I so get where they're coming from. But what shook me, or like what sort of made me like want to say something, was when I opened Twitter. When I opened Twitter and I saw some of the things that were being said, it got a little scary. It got a little concerning. Some of the first pages that reached out to me asking me to comment it wasn't a news page. It was a guy that had like over 100K followers, and I went to his page and there were multiple videos about Meghan with like dramatic music, terrible things being said. And yes, I do not know much about the royal family, but I do not want any parts in this sort of drama, you know? And I think that most people probably wanted me to see this situation and be like, I'm a victim, Meghan stole from me. But I'm just being honest, guys. As a creator, series titles are very common, and it's very common for people to use them. Okay, so there's two sides to this. One, I think it's rare that Meghan saw my channel and got inspired. And in the rare chance that she did, because I do believe that you never know who's watching, because that is true as well. You never know who's watching. And I would have never expected Puma to steal my product. But then again, my videos on my business page were going viral every single day. So obviously they're gonna see a market, they're gonna jump on it. But one, it's rare that she's on my channel. And if she did and she still thought it was a great podcast title, series titles are not really something that can be stolen or something that you can sue over. People are like, you need to sue her, you need to sue her. Guys, I couldn't even sue Puma. Hello. Because guess what? Patents are something you also have to protect. And people, big corporations, know that they can outfund you. And I also would rather not spend my energy going after them when I could spend my energy trying to build my brand, trying to build the life that I want for myself and for my family. I think that there was a lot of people on YouTube that genuinely were like, look at this poor girl, she only got this amount of views, let me go subscribe to her, let me go watch her video. And I think that was really kind. And I'm sure that's what everyone wants when something gets stolen from them. But things that I saw on Twitter, it did not feel right to see my name in the same sentence as people saying the craziest things to another human. Like, it's a little scary, guys, you know? And I'm like, I know that she's in the news almost every day because when the Netflix series came out, there were so many videos. But like I said, I don't pay attention that much. I just know that I'm not really excited to have my name or to have any traction on my YouTube channel to be built off the slandering. I'm not sure what the right word is. I don't want traction or on my channel to be built off the hate of someone else. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. And yes, my video only had like 200 something views. Yes, my YouTube community is a small, quaint, quiet community of loyal subscribers. Like, I've never even tried to promote my YouTube on my business accounts, which clearly are much more massive than my personal accounts, because I don't want to force people that support that to support this. Like, I want people that genuinely want to be here and watch just my basic videos of me cooking, yapping, and whatnot. So yeah, and then most recently, after I said what I said, which I'm not gonna lie, those media outlets are very dramatic. Like, reading those titles, Kady may take slams, whatever they said, like, relax. It's a bit much. Now people are like, oh, she's clearly a squatty. What does that mean? She clearly wants to be Meghan's friend. I haven't even finished Suits. I watched like the first season and I don't even know what's going on. I just know that the reality is either she did or she didn't see my channel. Series titles are not something that you steal. And I gave an example, which I'm sure like no news person actually posted it, but I said, I mentioned Michelle Choi because she's like a perfect example of this. She created the Living Alone Diaries series here on YouTube, and her channel blew up off of that. If you Google or search Living Alone Diaries, you will find hundreds of channels using that title, including mine, because it just describes perfectly what you're doing, because I'm someone who lives alone and documents her life. So these are my Living Alone Diaries, and I've also gone to make it Ramadan Diaries, and many other people use that title. Michelle Choi is not going around suing anyone, and I would probably look a little crazy if I did try to do that. If I did try to Meghan stole from me, I would look delusional, guys, okay? So I'm really thankful to the people that genuinely were like, oh, like this is wrong, let's go support her, because it happens. And I know it's something we've seen so many times, we want to avoid it as much as possible, but Twitter was a scary site, and I don't know, it doesn't feel right to have my name affiliated with people dragging someone, okay? Okay, but yeah, that's literally all the thoughts that I have on this. I'm sure it'll die down, as all things do. I hope her podcast goes well. I'm going to continue my series. I came up with it like a while ago, well, when I first launched it, of course, but I had known for a while that I wanted to chat about my business journey and all this other stuff, and it took me a while to come up with the name, and it just fits so perfectly. And who knows, the same could have happened for Miss Meghan. But yeah, that is enough, because like what else can I really add to this? There's nothing else for me to say, just that none of this feels real, and it's like kind of hilarious because this was not in my 2025 bingo card. I'm probably gonna put this in my journal for life in my early 20s, because yeah, life is very random. But yeah, that's all I have to say. As for the day, what's happening today, it's Friday. I'm going to an iftar, and what time I think I'm gonna leave the house like in like 2 hours, because I need to worry about parking and all that other stuff. Yeah, I need to worry about parking, and I think I want to get boba. But I'm really excited to come back to be fasting again, and I'm going to an iftar because I usually just do things by myself. So this will be a good like transition back in. I'm hoping to reprioritize a lot of my Ramadan goals, and I'm hoping to sort of put a lot of this in the back of my mind, because it can be, it's very easy to get sucked into all the things that are happening. I remember like the first reporter that reached out to me, she was like, I can't imagine what it's like to have all this attention. And honestly, I can't imagine. Like people that were here since day one, when I first launched my business, oh my goodness, there was always so much happening at lightning speed. People have always dropped so many opinions. When I first released, no, before I even launched, I think I just threw the idea out there. I threw out that we had a sample, I threw out the invention, and then overnight it just blew up on Twitter, and people were like, ugh, these young designers are so dumb, someone is gonna steal this from you, and they were all like, get a patent, get a patent, get a patent, get a patent. And then I got scared into getting a patent, but they were right. But so yeah, I've been here before. This ain't new. I just sort of, I don't know, like I try not to get sucked into it or pay too much attention to it, because life does still go on. And to the people saying I got paid off, baby, if I did, bring me my money. Bring me my money. I didn't get paid off, guys. I just said how I felt. It's just a difference of opinion. And I think some people who genuinely were like, this is wrong, I want to support her, I'll subscribe, have done so. And people who did not do that with that intention are like, oh, forget her too, just because I didn't agree with that narrative. And if she did steal it, there's no world, there's like, there's no world where Meghan is like giving me credit for a title, a series title, guys. So the celebrity life, I'm not sure how they handle it. It does seem like a lot. That's just how I feel. And I have no hatred or anger towards anyone. The Twitter comments and tearing someone to shreds, I don't want any parts of that. You know, you can do that, but like mentioning my name in the same sentence, just seeing that did not give me a good feeling. And I'm just being honest, I'm just being honest, I'm just being honest, I'm just being honest, I'm just being honest. That is all that I'll be adding to that. I'll probably make a TikTok though, because like this is such a random like scenario. I also have some orders to ship, so I think I want to leave out a little earlier so I can run my errands before going to the iftar. I completely forgot like whatever I was gonna add to this vlog, but I'm just super duper happy to be starting like re-entering my Ramadan era, because I felt a little left out for the week, even though I literally was just mentioning in another vlog like to not feel left out. But I wasn't locked in like I wanted to be. So now we're back, now we're locked in. And inshallah, the remainder of this month will be very well used. I will check in with you guys later. Ciao. Good. It's definitely not morning, it's definitely the middle of the afternoon. I have started my day pretty chill. I did some organizing, some cleaning up, some catching up on sleep, because we all know that Ramadan sleep schedule is insane. One thing I will say though, that post suhoor nap, something about it is so addictive. And yes, there are days where I want to stay awake, but honestly speaking, on days especially that I know that I have to be at work, I try to get as much sleep as possible so that I'm not falling asleep at my desk. I'm stopping by my parents' house to pick up some items, and I wanted to make them some chicken empanadas in light of Ramadan. Look at that, look at that. I've never seen anyone do this when making empanadas, but I just decided to because I didn't feel like adding any tomato and I didn't feel like chopping up the garlic, so I just boiled it, blended it, and now we're gonna throw it in there as flavor so that it's juicy. Try shredding the chicken in a lazy way. I will literally never in my life hand shred chicken again. That just took me seconds to shred. So we're slowly adding the broth because it's full of flavor, but you also don't want your chicken to be soggy. But I'm slowly adding more and more every couple of minutes and just letting it cook down.
To give us a little insight about that process and timeline, and his personal experience, and truly his call.
Dang, why is this egg so hard? Something's up with this egg. I don't want to see it. I'm scared. It's not even shaking. Nope. Nope. I will not be traumatized. Why are these eggs like, why is there no like movement? Okay, let's see. Please. I don't want to be traumatized. I have a whole case of eggs in there. Bismillah. I hate when eggs have freckles. I'm gonna moisturize. Well, hi guys. It is Sunday, I think the 9th, yeah. And we are 9 days into Ramadan, but I got tagged out. Soldier down, guys, soldier down. Alhamdulillah, it was a strong week. Like I literally was able to fast up until Friday, and then like an hour before Maghrib prayer, I was like, but yeah, I am excited though, because by the time I start fasting again, I should be going to an iftar, so I'm sure that's gonna like get me right back into the swing of things. That's gonna be super exciting. But we have another nominal package to open. This is for their Ramadan collection, which I believe just went live yesterday. So slay. If you're looking for the right Eid gift for someone, or just want to get yourself some goodies for Ramadan, I would check them out. I'm always talking while I'm opening things, so let me just not do that. This box is so gorgeous. First of all, I love the color green. I feel like I need to keep this for something. I don't know. I have a problem with hoarding boxes. So this was designed by Asiya Panju. I definitely have to check out her Instagram because I'm excited to see. Wait, guys, this is so gorgeous. This is a ring that has a hand chain attached to it, which I've been into those lately. Yeah, they're cooking over there, Phenomenal. They're cooking. Look how cute this chain is. Just look at the detail here. Like, this is something I would definitely wear for Eid. And I've been looking for more gold jewels that just sort of jump out and pop right at you. Thank you so much to Nominal for sending these pieces over. But I actually did listen to the Digital Sisterhood podcast, which I haven't listened to in a while. I think the last time I listened to it was when everything was happening with the My Name is Hannah episode. And that's honestly about it. But I haven't tuned in for a while, and I did tune in today, and boy, oh boy, does it get deep over there. Guys, these jewels are so gorgeous. I'm in love. Yeah, seriously, thank you so much to Nominal. I just know I'm going to be rocking these pieces this spring, not even summer. Oh, the times did just go back. So that means Fajr's gonna be at like 6 a.m. We're gonna have iftar like at 7. And I didn't even notice for like the first half of the day because I was moving around, and obviously our phones automatically adjust to the time. But I looked up at my microwave and I was like, why does it say 9? And then my phone, and I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't even realize. For the most part, like, I'm trying to be somewhat productive, but I have got to organize my closet because I just feel like she's foreign to me. I feel like I don't know what's going on over there. And I mentioned this in the previous vlog, but my closet is the kind of place, like, when I go in there, it is so easy for me to just grab stuff and put pieces together. But my closet needs a reset. Like, it's been a while since I've last done it. Now, it looks a little crazy over here because I was trying on a bunch of items, and then I just did laundry, and then up here it's just so chaotic. Like, it's just looking at it is stressing me out. And for the most part, my hanging clothes are never the issue. It's always the shelf area because I have like this for all of my undercaps, for my hijabs, and then like my underscarves, and then my sleeping like bonnets, eye masks. Then I have like my jammies in one bin, gym stuff in one bin. And I think we're gonna get rid of the gym bin only because I have those clothes segregated, but I don't even go to the gym. I literally just go on walks, and when I go on walks, I'm wearing regular clothes. So what is the point? So I think we're gonna like get rid of that bin, actually hang stuff up, because the thing is, if you don't see your clothes, you're not actually going to wear it. But yeah, like, I'm not even sure where to begin with that, so I'm not gonna record that because I don't want this vlog to be boring. But hopefully we address that, and then I'll check in with you guys. I'm feeling a little hangry, so I think I'm gonna make some more chicken empanadas. I bought a bunch to my family, and I realized there's not that many discs that come inside, so I have like one more pack that I didn't use because it's the frying version, and then use the rest of the chicken filling. But that is about it. It's a chill Sunday. I already did my reset. I just took the longest definitely needed shower. Oh, I keep changing the lighting. I had some acai earlier because you guys know this is an acai store now. We're literally transitioning. Like, you see my big coat? I was telling my friend the other day, like, my Aritzia coat held me down. Like, this held me down through all the changing seasons. She looks a little diluted right now. She looks a little like flat and depressed right now because she just came out the washer and dryer, and I did keep it sitting there for a couple days. But once she gets her big wash, it's done. It's over. It's time to put her away, put her in the closet for good until the next time, inshallah. But before I put her in that closet, we've got to get it organized over there. I cannot disrespect her like that. But yeah, guys, I like my closet has been overwhelming me, and I don't like that. And it's not like I've bought a bunch of new items or anything. It's just that I've always had such a well-organized system in here that once it gets unorganized, it's just chaos. And it should not be chaos. Like, I usually have these things divided. Like, I'll insert a picture of what it regularly looks like, but just and the fact that I took out my jilbabs and stuff and it's still looking disheveled, we've seriously got some work to do. And I'm not gonna lie, because I've been living here for 3 years, I've been tempted. Like, imagine the potential that this closet has if I just got rid of those sliding doors. Sliding doors are like my biggest enemy. Like, whose idea was it to put a sliding door there? If I got rid of these sliding doors, right? Just imagine, shh, just hear me out. Got rid of these sliding doors, threw in some lights at the top, threw in some lights here so that I'm not digging into darkness because it is deep in here, guys. This is a long closet. She has a lot of potential, like a lot of potential. But if I could see her at her fullest at any given time, I even had the idea, but I think this is far too long. Like this, I don't know if you can see, but like this closet runs wide. Like this, like I can't even reach all the way over there. That's like the other side. I had the thought of getting a long shower curtain rod and like a tension rod and like placing it up there and maybe hanging my purses up there, because look at all that wasted space. I know the camera isn't serving justice, but that is a lot of space. That is like my floor to the top of my bed. That is a lot of room that could be used. Some shelves to hang my purses, because I've never liked purses hanging on the back of your door. And if you know me, you know I think that everything in your home deserves a home. And if they do have a proper place to go at all times, it minimizes disorganization. And right now, the things in my closet do not have a proper home. So I've got some work to do. That was a lot. But before we get to that, I'm gonna make some food because I'm hangry. Hangry. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys when there's some progress and there's something actually interesting to report. But for now, we'll chat later. Ciao. So I'm actually headed out the door for an iftar. I am wearing just a regular black abaya. Jewelry is from Nominal for the most part. Tote bag is Veil Street, and it just says all you need is patience and prayer, sabr and salah. And this hijab, I'm pretty sure it's from Rahma Scarves, which I have been wanting. I'm taking my time like I don't have somewhere to be. I've been wanting a camel print hijab for the longest time because I love the color green. I also love camel print. So it arrived today and I literally switched out of it, and we're gonna be heading to the iftar wearing this, and I am so glad that I have this iftar to go to. I said it earlier because like obviously it's a great way to transition back into fasting, and two, if I didn't have this iftar to go to, 9 times out of 10 I would be sitting here scrolling on my phone and keeping up with the British media, and that is not healthy. So let's head out the door. Hopefully I get some clips. I'll see you guys in the next one. We are headed over to the iftar. It's feeling a little colder than I thought because when I stepped out the weather was gorgeous, but like obviously it's getting later, so that makes sense.
It's a little windy.
Right? It's a little windy. That's what I get for not using maps.
I know some of these work. Puffy look.
We just arrived, technically. We are entering the building. I'm trying to train myself to get used to quickly rotating my camera when I'm like doing things without needing to rely on the viewfinder.
Yeah, you get
like
used
flipping
to
it. Yeah, flipping it backwards and
even me, I'll be like recording and I'll be outside and I'll be like this and I'll watch it back and I'm like, girl, you're like, the camera's down here. It was supposed to be up here.
The hand-eye coordination is not there.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna start practicing that today. I'm gonna close the viewfinder and strictly just record myself. Okay, I think.
It says card. Let me see if you got an email.
Okay, let me check what the email says.
Right.
Because look at us. I think this building is so cute. Any sort of greenery or window always catches my attention. Like, how gorgeous this setup.
Yeah, like, I have a business, so I have a
Meeting people.
content and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Is that we're actually content creators? Like, I feel like the title, I don't say but I'm like,
right. Guys, look at the seats.
Yes,
I love
sitting
it.
in the front.
No, because like,
yeah. I looked it up.
Yeah.
And the video is actually like,
No, because
like
we
legit.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, I know you were on a mission.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I saw you guys staying here, but I thought you guys were doing
A day of a life. This is the meal. I need to know who catered because it's so good. We even got like this generous side of hummus too. It's bomb. I want to check in because I clearly did not vlog throughout the day. I was literally just vibing and having fun with everyone. It was such a great event. I feel like this event never disappoints, like honestly. And we already prayed Maghrib like right when I called, and we just finished praying Isha prayer, and now I've gotten the whole room in cahoots. We're gonna go get some sweet treats because someone at the table said the words insomnia cookie, and I was like, insomnia cookies. And then we just kept meeting people and they were like, hey, we're gonna go get sweet treats, but it's like a 20-minute walk if you're down. And I'm like, I'm down. What is it called? And now we're all going, and I have no idea what it is, but I'm sure it'll be fun. The things that we would do for a sweet treat But yeah, that's literally, I'm probably it for this vlog because I've been wanting to do daily vlogs for Ramadan instead, so that it's like fresh, fun, and new. And we have that Meghan update as well, so yeah. Oh, okay, but I will check in with you guys later. Probably get some clips while we're there. And sweet treat time! Okay, ciao. Okay. Woohoo! We're having a debate, guys. It's not working out.
Like Taylor's and Who Wants Insomnia?
I think we can go wherever we want.
I think this is the Titanic and we have to split our ways. And I loved meeting you guys. I know.
I have to say, like, listen, we fasting, you deserve whatever you want.
Guys, we found a community and we sacrificed them. We split them. We split them. I feel so sad. Aw, guys, look how cute it is in here. This is our first time at this insomnia. The salty caramel. Usually when I get home, I'm always super excited to just hop in the shower, start my night routine. So I'm always extra proud when I remember to close out a vlog. It's just a big deal. I am honestly not sure how much I recorded tonight, but that's okay. It was fun. It was fun. Met a lot of people. I feel like they're always hosting the best events. The last iftar that I went to was in 2022, and I just remember it being so fun and so interactive. And I met such amazing people tonight, and yeah, it was fun, except for the part where we went to Insomnia Cookies, and this guy was watching us, not from a distance. He literally kept walking up to our tables and just standing right next to us, staring at us, and wouldn't say anything. And shout out to the guy sitting next to us that addressed him. Anyways, like I don't even want to think about that. But it's just been such a random series of events the past 48 hours. I just have no words. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's vlog. I'm very excited to be kicking back off Ramadan Diaries. I'm hoping that I wake up extra early for Suhoor so that I can film. We'll see. But that is all for today's vlog. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Ciao.
Wonder if he's judging me like I am right now. I don't care. I'd rather tell the truth than make it worse for you.